Alright, we're back.
Back again.
We leveled up. Tell a friend.
Yeah.
I'm unable to do that.
Because I don't have any friends. No, it's just your character
iconic
character always says some shit like that when you disable one of your passive things. Alright, so we're gonna go...
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna go meet Alistair.
Alistair.
Here's some mages doing...
Mage shit.
Yeah, it appears to be nothing. With what I know about mages in this game, this appears to be nothing.
Winnie?
We're gonna talk to Win.
You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not?
Win, not
He's not
Winnie.
a man easily
well,
impressed.
She's not a poo.
You should be proud. Allow me to introduce
She's
myself.
The rapper with the
I
same
am
name
Win,
spelled the same way
one of the
is
mages
Winnie.
summoned by the king.
As in Winnie the Pooh.
Pleased to
Well
meet
met.
you.
And good luck to you on the battlefield.
Yeah.
To us all, in fact.
You gonna fight?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced him
Stragglers,
before.
yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Fade's where you go when you dream.
Anytime your
Dream,
spirit leaves your
dream,
earthly
dream,
body,
dream,
whether it's to
dream,
dream or
dream.
to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many
Taylor
spirits,
Lautner really
some
sang that.
benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted
I've
reflections of
taken
their own hearts.
the noble
And the
liberty of
Maker cast
referring
them
to the
back to
taint
the
as the
earth,
backboard.
where they became the first Darkspawn.
Because it's what the balls
At least
bounce
that's
on.
what the Chant of Light says.
There you go. The Chantry says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering.
Yeah.
Or it may be true.
Yeah.
It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Yeah. Something to think about.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions.
Something to think
But I'm certain
about.
Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Alright, I'll go fuck myself.
So, any last wishes
The
I can
Quartermaster.
fulfill before you head into battle?
Have you
Yeah.
seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain. Blasted.
See, if you're
Where
an
did
elf,
she go?
he yells at
That
you
suit
and asks
better
what
be
his
patched
armor
up when she
is
gets
if
back
when you
or
talk to
buy
him.
them,
And then you're
Rinker.
like, I'm not a
No.
fucking servant. I'm one of the
Oh,
goddamn
my
Grey
manners,
Warden.
my troubles are no concern
And then
of
he's
yours,
like,
I'm
oh,
sure.
buh, 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 buh,
I'm
buh.
the
And you're like,
quartermaster.
maybe you shouldn't be such a
Come for
dick.
supplies.
Maybe you
But
shouldn't
he's-
be a racist asshole.
Yeah, but he's just not a dick to humans. Let me see
Let
what
me
you
know
have.
what you'd like.
The most important thing he has is the backpack. Okay, so we're gonna try and sell some shit that's gonna get us there. I don't really like to use traps, and I'm not using magic, so I'm not gonna use Lyrian potions. I don't want the studded leather stuff because it's not as good as what I'm already wearing.
So when buying something, is it like an option of 19 silver or, like in this case, 57
No, it's,
silver or 50 copper?
It's 57 silver and 50 copper.
Gotcha.
50 copper is or 100 copper is a silver. 100 silver is a gold. So like,
So why not just charge 58 silver then?
because that would be overcharging you by 50 coppers. Because 100 coppers.
Well, you wouldn't know that if you just...
Because now the backpack, it's not 58 silver, it's 57 silver. It's a bargain. That's why everything costs like $2.99 instead of just $3.
Yeah,
It's capitalism, consumerism, one of the two, whichever applies.
because you see the 2 instead of the 3 and you think
Yeah.
you're saving.
The backpack gives you more slots.
Oh, how many did you have before?
70.
Okay.
I don't know.
Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some
That's one of the
Darkspawn's
Grey Warden
spear this
recruits.
time
He
tomorrow.
just sexually
Shall I take
harasses
that
people.
quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too
Is that dude seriously trying to get laid by saying she could be dead and on a pike tomorrow?
Yeah. You know, it's like that.
What is it now?
You found out you had 24
Have
hours to
Grey
live. What would
Wardens
you do?
asked
And people
more
are like,
than
oh, I
enough
just
of the circle?
fucking
I
suck.
simply came
you
to
know.
deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
And then he walks the other way.
One good thing about the
Unless he was
Blight
telling
is
you
we
to get out of
speak
his way.
together. It's like a
Oh.
party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
This is Alistair?
Yes.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
I'm Butters.
Right, that was the name. So
Yeah.
I'm curious. Have you ever...
Don't you love how the name just kind of lathers all over your tongue and melts in your
It's
mouth?
nice and melty. No, I haven't
When I
encountered
fought my
Darkspawn
first
before. I'm a
wasn't
fucking
prepared for how monstrous it was.
rich kid.
I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Oh, probably. Oh, let's get some backstory on Alistair real quick. We'll figure out what the argument
With
was
the
about.
mage,
Yeah.
the Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They
Oh,
just love
boo
letting mages know
hoo.
how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
A mage hunter.
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. If you
Let's
have any
go.
questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Alistair's a good guy.
I like him so far. I may be a bit biased because one of my favorite characters in Borderlands is also named Alistair. But
You can talk to this kennel master if you weren't a human noble, and he'll tell you to get a flower for a sick dog, and then later that dog will become your dog. You always get a dog.
oh good.
But if you're a human noble, you get to start with a dog.
You found Alistair, did you?
Oh yeah,
Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations.
pretty much.
Assuming,
Yeah.
of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
Not
What can I
yet.
say? The revered mother ambushed. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the maids, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan.
Okay,
I'll go
Dad.
collect who we're missing.
Is Duncan his dad?
No,
This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
Duncan's just the Grey
And this
Warden
here
that
is
recruited him.
Daveth.
Duncan was just kind of being a.
That's
Yeah.
me. I'm a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm Butters.
Now then, since we're all here, we can begin.
That's never gonna
You
get
four
old.
will
No.
be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds,
Oh, yeah?
abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts.
Word?
It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind,
Oh no.
magically sealed to protect them.
Wait.
Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Magic scrolls.
Magic scroll.
But what if they're not there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been
How old
destroyed
are these
or even
scrolls?
stolen, though the seal's magic should
Um,
have protected them.
the
Only
last
a Grey
Blight-
Warden can break
The last
such a
Blight,
seal.
rather, was
I don't understand. Why leave such
centuries
things
ago?
in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was
pretty
assumed
old.
that we would someday return. A great
One could
many
even
things
say
were
they
assumed
are
that have
the-
not held true.
Elder Scrolls.
Get the fuck out of here.
Thank you. That's my time.
What kind of scrolls are these? They're not Elder
Promises of
Scrolls, they're
support made to the
treaties.
Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities, with so many having forgotten.
Okay,
their
so they had a
commitments.
balanced
I
breakfast.
suspect it may be a
That doesn't
good
mean
idea
they're
to
not
have something
old.
to
Not a
remind
balanced
them.
breakfast, the breakfast of champions. Tiger Woods on the box, Russell Wilson on the box, Wayne Gretzky on the box, Michael Jordan on the box.
Bars.
Box rhymes with box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna find
Watch over your
the
charges,
scrolls and the
Alistair.
3 vials of blood.
Return
Darkspawn
quickly and
blood.
safely.
Gotta get it.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Tainted blood. You know, like that Tainted Love song?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The
No,
gate's
it's
open for you.
Swinkling.
Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest
It's-
tonight.
It's this video that Laura and I reference where it's just like these two kids. They gotta be like maybe 5 or 6, and one of them's like, "My mom said it's raining," and the other one's like, "No, my mom said it's sprinkling," and they just like go off on each other about the difference between raining and sprinkling. And so you know, he's like, "Hail!" I'm like, "No, it's sprinkling." Hello? Is this thing on?
I don't know what to say. As you pointed out, I hate children so much that Laura thinks I kill all the little sisters in BioShock. So I don't know. I haven't seen the video. I don't know your inside jokes with your girlfriend. There's a dying soldier. Let's leave him alone. We're not gonna leave him alone.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground.
Beep, 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 beep.
Please help
Probably
me.
the sound they made.
I've got to return to camp.
Let's bandage
I
him.
have bandages in my pack.
Beep, 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 beep.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
The bandages made him stand.
Did you hear?
Yeah,
An
they were
entire
standages.
patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? 12? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
No danger.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
You sound like a coward to me.
I'm simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
I see you trying
Bit of
to.
fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting darkspawn up close. I know I don't. Know this. All Grey
I don't
Wardens
look
can
forward to
sense
facing
darkspawn.
Darkspawn. Those
Whatever
guys
their
suck.
cunning, I
Yeah.
guarantee
rude.
they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
There's some side shit that can be done
That flower,
here.
white with
Most
a
of
red
it doesn't
centre.
matter.
The Kennel
gonna
Master
do this, though.
Ostagar was asking about those.
Why did he want
The
them?
Kennel Master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
You can't have 2 dogs.
No.
Unlock.
And the big ones are Hurlocks.
Are those Darkspawn enemies or?
Yep.
Yeah.
God damn, Chori! He was booking it, dude. Ooh, that's Elfroot, I think. Oh, it's Deathroot.
You not need Deathroot?
Well, Elfroot makes healing potions. Deathroot makes poisons.
Ah.
Poisons are fine if you're playing as a rogue. I guess I should technically make poisons for my rogues or whatever, or have my rogues make poisons. But I just, I don't know. There's a lot of like good, like damage perks that can really balance shit out.
Yeah.
Davith is a rogue, but he can't unlock things. So like, he's fucking useless.
Yeah, what's the point in being a rogue if you can't fucking pick locks?
Yeah. That's like the primary reason to have a rogue in your party in this game, is so that you can pick locks.
Right.
And also detect traps easier. Gotta get that autosave.
Yeah. This was back before the finesse of autosaves that just happen without stopping the game. Like, it's wild to see how quickly, like, because you said this game was like 2008, 2009?
Yeah.
It's wild to see how quickly games jumped up in quality. Like, not to say that this game looks bad. Like, for its time, it's really good. But, like, it wasn't very long after this that we were getting, like... I don't know, now that I kind of think about it, like, games looking really good is a pretty new thing. Like, the last...
Because even, like, Skyrim doesn't actually look that good.
Yeah. Again, for 2011, it was a really good looking game. But that was 11 years ago.
I'm playing as Alistair right now because I was not watching my health, so I have fallen. Davith also went down.
That was a pretty smooth transition. I didn't see when that happened. I may have also been lost in thought trying to figure out like when games just became good again.
I kept some armor that I took from the treasury that I probably should have put on. It's a little better. So when you die in combat, get injured, and I don't have any injury kits, but I'm gonna have a debuff for just until I use an injury kit.
Okay. What is the what does the debuff do?
God, I don't know. I have a torn jugular. So it's a penalty to my constitution, which reduces my overall health and hardiness.
Torn jugular.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's something you could tear.
Well, tear just about anything. You know?
Yeah, but I feel like torn this, torn that is usually referred to like
a muscle.
Yeah, muscles. Jugular is an artery.
Yeah, it's a thick one though. I think.
Like I feel like a torn artery is just
death.
Blood loss.
Right.
Finally, or Dustin asked me to sprinkle some. I don't know if you saw it, but I picked up a pinch of ashes and started a side quest.
Yeah.
We're gonna sprinkle those ashes on here.
Yeah, that's a sprinkle for sure.
Medic summons Gazarath!
This should be easy enough. Right.
Damn, Gazarath's backflipping and shit.
Yeah. Like every other attack is missing.
Yeah, there's like characters having attack and defense stats that are affected by other attributes and whatnot. And that's how likely you are to hit or avoid an attack. Enchantress Footing is boots for a mage, but only for mages. So I can't wear them because I'm not a mage. I'm a warrior.
And you have come out to play.
Alright. No, it's people
I
saying that now.
I do like the yellow text that like shows what the enemies are doing as well.
That's another thing that can be enabled to say same with the damage numbers. I just like to know somewhat what's going on.
Yeah.
Don't die, Jordan.
Oh, no, that's Alice.
Yep. It's fine.
Jory is the
He's the great sword guy that we were whining earlier. The guy that I called a coward to his face.
he almost died. So when allies come back, they only come back with a portion of their health. I mean, I guess it
But,
refills over time, but
yeah. And now they've all got various injuries as well, except for Jory, who hasn't fallen yet.
the coward is the only one who hasn't fallen.
Yeah.
That checks out.
So there's an X over here, like it's some kind of marker, but I think it might just be the ruins, but it's not like... Oh yeah, I guess it is just Grey Warden Outpost. I don't know. In previous playthroughs, I kept thinking I was missing something there. Broken box.
Well, well. What have we here?
Is that?
Are you a
Yeah.
vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I'm a Grey
It is
Warden.
a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now
They like those
you
frames.
disturb ashes none have touched for
All six
so
of them?
long.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there,
Wake up, sheeple.
handsome lad.
Wake up,
Tell me your
people.
name and I shall tell you mine. Let us
I
be
used to know
friends.
someone whose like name that they used for everything online was Witch of the Wild.
Oh my god.
I wonder if
Could
they
be.
were a big Dragon Age fan.
Could be. I'm Butters. Nice to meet you.
It is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess
Only
your
I get
purpose?
to call her Morgan.
You sought
Yeah.
something in that chest? Something
it's
that is here
Because
no
your name
longer?
is Butters.
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Well, then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Take us to her.
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'm just built different.
I'd be
Just
careful,
built
First,
different.
I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will.
Frog
Just
time
you
sounds
watch.
fun.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
I might have to get a different. Nope, we're good.
Oh, you found it?
I found the spot.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl.
Let's try it like that now that I have
Much
moved.
as I expect.
This might be
Are we supposed to believe you were
a better.
expecting us?
You are
spot.
required to do nothing.
Still kind of
least
pointed
all
more towards
believe.
you since you're
Shut one's
El
eyes
Capitan
tight or
on this
open one's
playthrough.
arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad.
Yeah.
Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
I don't know.
I don't know, but my name's Butters. Nice to
I'm
meet you.
Butters.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I?
Do you?
What? It seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And
Yes.
before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
And we're out of the woods. But we're not out of the woods yet. Because the forest is still kind of... Or the fortress is still kind of... God damn it! Cut. Can we cut? Can we do that one again?
You can try again, but I'm not cutting anything. This is going to be a pretty minimal edit process.
We're good. We're good. We're good. Duncan.
So you return from the wilds.
Oh yeah, we do.
Have you been successful?
We
The
have.
fortress runs on Duncan.
Good. I've had
Yeah.
the circle mages prepare.
Well, he is the commander of the Ferelden
We
Grey
can begin the
Wardens,
joining
so
immediately.
Duncan runs the fortress. We should probably tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her
Uh-huh.
mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
Yeah.
I don't think
No.
so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us
Translation,
focus on
don't
the
fucking
joining.
narc on them. I am ready.
Excellent. You will
Because
need
I
courage
am
to face what
Butters.
comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are.
Mhm.
Fate may decree that you pay your price now rather than later.
I have no problem facing what is to come.
I agree. Let's have it done.
I have no problem getting a face full of cum.
Alistair,
What?
take them
What?
to the old temple.
I said I have no problem facing what is to come.
Oh.
And then I said I have no problem getting a
The more
face.
I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe
Not with
it's
that
tradition.
attitude.
Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you?
So you know what irritates
Maybe
me about
that's
Sir
why they
Dory?
don't.
Is that
The
he's like,
Wardens
oh, we
do what
might
they
die
must,
doing
right?
this. I wish they had told me
Including
that. But like, you
sacrificing us.
signed up to
I'd
fucking
sacrifice
fight a
lot more
blight.
if I knew
Yeah.
it was the blight.
You knew you might die. But we don't know that, Davith.
The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes.
That's probably
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am.
Maybe you'll die.
Listen, but
Maybe
she's
we'll
not
all
that
die.
pretty.
If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining.
Yeah.
The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
Oh, we're taint masters.
Going to drink the blood of those creatures.
I mastered my taint
As
once.
the first Grey
Yeah,
Wardens
just
did
put
before
a little
us,
bit of pressure on
as
me.
we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
I love how your beard twists.
Yeah.
Because like it's connected to your neck, so as your head turns, the beard twists with it.
Those who survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Drink up.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith.
Dead.
Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
It's the Archdemon. It's not a dragon.
It is finished.
It's an Archdemon.
Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Like butter.
Did you have
Buttery
dreams?
smooth.
I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Okay.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think that's a good place to call it for this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, you know, actually, there's a better stopping place.
Just after this meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Because
fine.
that'll also keep it closer to the time of the first episode.
Yeah. I mean, if we want to just do 45-minute episodes for this playthrough, that's fine too.
I'm cool with it. If anybody's not cool with it, they can fuck off.
Greetings.
Yeah.
Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds?
Yeah.
Did you happen to see any white flowers?
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
You got it, bud.
So since you already
You're very
have a dog,
generous.
you get 20
Thank
silver.
you for your help.
Whereas
I
if you
turned
You
down the
won't lose
reward
as many hounds today as I'd feared.
Because now I have a sense of moral superiority, and you can't put a price on that. That guy's gonna go tell people what a nice guy I am.
I love Butters.
That Butters is a swell dude.
Logain, my decision
And
is
then
final.
anytime you're really mean and
stand
out
by
of
the Grey
character,
Wardens
they're
in
just
this
gonna
assault.
say, I can't believe
The
it's
risk
not
too much,
Butters.
Caleb. The Darkspawn horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero
Too
on the front
much
lines.
fun.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier.
Oh yeah,
I understand congratulations are in order.
you betcha.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Uh-huh.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
We should send our best. The two junior most Grey Wardens we have. I'll
You
do
rely
it.
on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Logain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty.
Is his brother's
you should
name
consider
Rogaine?
The possibility of the archdemon.
I think he's an only child.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
That doesn't make my
Isn't that
joke
what your
any
men
more
are here
funny,
for,
Brett.
Duncan?
Yes,
Nothing
Your
could make your
Majesty.
joke any more funny.
Your
than it.
Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey
No.
Wardens will light
Just
the
a-
beacon.
Just
Thank
a
you,
chantry
Logain.
lady.
I cannot wait for that.
It's a very
glorious moment.
popular
The
hairstyle.
Grey
There's only like
Wardens
8
battle
in the
beside the
game.
King of Ferelden to
So,
stem the tide of
12.5% of people have that one.
Yes, Kalen. Glorious moment.
Yeah, it looks
for
like the
us all.
king and this guy have the same one, just different colors.
Yeah. The same are
You
pretty
heard the
similar.
plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the king's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs two Grey Wardens standing up
If the
there.
beacon's
holding
not lit, then
torches
everybody's
just
gonna
in
go to
case,
the
right?
party down the street, you know? We
Yeah.
gotta have the littest beacon in Ferelden, dog. I'm ready.
Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance.
Oh.
From the top,
Oh.
you'll overlook the entire valley.
The whole valley? Sounds easy enough.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Sure hope he doesn't die before he tells me what to look for. Can we join the battle?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are
foreshadowing?
needed, we'll send word.
No.
No.
I know what I have
I
to
must join the
do.
others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, You are both Grey Wardens.
Yeah, we are.
I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan,
Okay.
may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Yep. All right. So we gotta go to the Tower of Ishal. But we will do that in episode 3.
Next time on Game Grumps. What? Wait,
All right.
Are you going to say that we didn't just
Yeah, no,
completely base
no,
our
we,
channel off of how the Game Grumps run?
We control seed that shit.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It is not an issue.
All right.
We're ending it right around there. No,
whoa.
off by a few minutes.
Yeah,
My
it's
bad.
136.
Nah.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Fuck off.